Hello and welcome back to another Wello Break with Bess. Today we're going to ask ourselves, are we mindful? Let's have a look. We're going to need something to draw on and something to draw with. I'm just using paper and a pen. And let's get started. We're going to start off in the middle by drawing a rectangle that's slightly tapered at the bottom. So it's a little bit slimmer at the bottom than it is at the top. On top of our rectangle, let's draw a circle. And then from each corner, we're going to draw two lines that go out. This one's going to have a bend in the middle and a little circle on the end. Below our rectangle, two more lines. And these are going to have ovals on them. Hopefully you can start to see that I've drawn a very simple, very basic little stick man. Well, not so much a stick man, but you know what I mean. Let's give our person some clothes. Now I say person, if you're a girl you can put a skirt on it. If you're a woman, if you're a man and you want to personalize it and make it more like you, then you can. If your hair's curly, give yourself curly hair. Maybe you have long hair, whichever you want to do. I've kept it super androgynous and kept it super kind of just a person image. Okay, next to our person we're going to draw another shape. So we're going to do a circle like a letter C. So we're going to leave it open at the end. In that opening, I'm going to do a banana shape or a smile. Above, we're going to have two little triangles and then we're going to join the dots. And hopefully you should start to see something that you might recognize as well. 4 lines underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4. The other two are a bit shorter and some little circles. This is my very basic picture for a doggy. And we're going to give him some doggy hair. So of course the viewpoint of this one is looking from behind. Me and my mate are going off on a little walk. Just give him, you might want to do big long doggy ears. If you want to change them, you can. You might have a curly haired dog or a long tail. You can make that and personalize it as you wish. But that's me and my little dog going for a walk. So we need to draw a little path. So I'm going to draw a horizon line between me and the doggy and go right out to the end of the page and right out to the end of the page on that side. To make it look like we're walking down our road, we're going to go from our dog and we're going to come out at an angle. So here we go, out at an angle. And the opposite side, out at an angle. Now you could be walking down a road, you could be walking down a path. I'm going to make mine into a little path, so I'm going to just do a few little pebbles like this to signify that it's earth, and maybe some grass on the edge, on the verge. Don't be too fussy. Remember, these drawings are really not about skill level. It's about having a bit of a break from a stressful day and giving yourself chance to unwind, reboot and recalibrate mind. So these little exercises are utilizing the right hand side of our brain, which on a busy day when we're using the left hand side all the time for our strategy, problem solving, it's nice to have a chance to get creative. So we've got me and my mate walking down a road. And where are we? Well, I've kind of drawn some flowers and some grass along the path. Let's pop in a couple of trees. Now you can put your scene wherever you want it. Maybe you're at the beach, maybe you're in the city, or just copy mine. You could try to copy mine and then you could do it again another day and change the scene if you want to. So I've done 2 trees that side. I'm going to do 2 trees this side. This is my very basic lollipop tree and my design that says I'm in the outdoors in a park. So here we go. We're walking along our path and what are we thinking? Well, as I go out for a walk, I don't know if it's anything the same with you, I often have a big think. And I'm often playing in my mind my to-do list. What have I got to do? So here's my think bubble. It's like a big curly cloud right above my head. And I'm going to draw in there all the things that I'm thinking about. Well, sadly, I had a bit of a set to with one of my children this morning. So I came to work pretty angry. And, you know, we all feel like that sometimes. There's my angry face. So I know that foreboding feeling of dealing with the issue when I get back home is still looming. But there's other things that are going on in my mind. I'm thinking about, what am I cooking for tea? So here's my little frying pan, boiling away with my supper. I've got to think about the fact that my car needs a service. So I'm going to do a little picture of a car, couple of wheels. Doesn't look anything like my car, but that's not the point. So I need to get my car in for a service. Oh yes, I've got a huge deadline for one of my projects at work. I've got to finish all of the analysis, and then I've got to get that all buttoned down. Friday feeling, got to get it ready to go. My daughter's in a concert this weekend, so I need to make sure that she does her violin practice. So let's pop that in. What else is on my mind? Of course, the washing. Is there ever a time where there's not washing that has to be done? I've got 2 boys that play soccer, so it feels like I've got soccer kits galore to wash all the time. I'm sure you're the same. So that's my washing I've got to remember. And finally, well, it's my daughter's birthday, so I need to think about organising the cake and the presents. So that's my cake and presents. And that's kind of, what's going on in my mind. It's full. As I walk in this beautiful place, my mind is chock-a-block and full. Our mate here, let's think about what he might be thinking about. So let's give him a little speech bubble. If only animals could talk, wouldn't it be fantastic to actually know what they're thinking? But I think possibly they've got it right. He's out with his best mate. He's out with you, having a walk. He's out in the open air, looking around, smelling, seeing, hearing, enjoying. And I think his mind is exactly where it needs to be. His mind, or her mind, depending on if your dog's a boy or a girl, is present. It's in the here and now. The sun's shining for both of us. Yet my mind is cluttered and full. Your dog's mind is here, present, and now. He is experiencing and thinking about exactly what he's doing and what he's seeing. He's being mindful, really enjoying and experiencing what he's seeing today. Whereas me, my mind is simply full. So I ask you today, as you go into your weekend, is your mind full or are you being mindful? Give yourself a break, and when you're having a break, enjoy the moment that you're having it. Look around, listen, converse with people, listen to what they're saying, and really enjoy the experience that you're having. Take care, and I'll see you soon for another Wello Break.